First, open up your CD drive. Make sure that you haven't accidentally left a CD or DVD in there. We certainly wouldn't want to take away your favorite music from you. Next, we're going to take a look at your desktop. Now, you may already know this, but I will tell anyone who doesn't. When you put something on your desktop, it is only on this machine's hard drive. If this machine's hard drive were to crash or something, we can't go onto the network and find it for you because it's on this machine. And when you're going to give this machine back to tech services and get a brand new one, unless you've made other arrangements to copy these items to your Google Drive or to your H drive, you're not going to be able to find them from your new machine. So that's why we're taking care of this right now. So you're going to make a new file folder by right-clicking with your mouse and choosing New Folder. Now I would like you to name this with an exclamation point, 618 Desktop. That is June 18 Desktop. You start with an exclamation point because that's just going to help us find the file folder that much more easily when we're looking for it later on. Now we're just going to drag any items that we want to save into that file folder. I'm just going to draw a box around the remaining ones here and drag them as a group. Now notice I didn't grab things like Chrome and Word and any of the programs that were already pre-installed on the computer. I don't need those things because those are going to be there on my new computer. It's the things that I put on the desktop, those shortcuts that I put on the desktop, those files that I put on the desktop that I need to preserve. We're not done quite yet. We need to make sure that a copy of this folder gets sent to our H drive. So now I'm just going to open up my computer, and if I click on this area right here, if I hover over this area, I'm going to see this is my H drive, the one that has my name in it. And I'm just going to drag that file folder, click and drag, and you see that plus sign on the end of my arrow there? If I let go, it just quickly copies the contents of that file over, the file folder over. And if I double click on the H drive, I see that I do have a file folder. See how it's nice and easy to find something when you put an exclamation point in front? It alphabetically puts it at the very top of your list. If I double click on it, I see the contents of that folder there. So now I've ensured that anything that I placed in this folder and then dragged over to the H drive is going to, I now have a duplicate of it on the H drive, which is a network location, which gets backed up regularly, and is going to, most importantly, be accessible to me from the new machine. I know that there are some users who actually log into Chrome and they see their name up here, way up in the corner. Not this face down here, but they actually see their name up here in the corner, and they might say to me, "But Bill, aren't my bookmarks already syncing?" Yes, they probably are if you sign in to Chrome up here in this corner, but a lot of us don't do that. And so I'm going to ask everyone, regardless of whether you log in up here and sign in, or if you don't, as the vast majority of us do not, I'm going to ask you to follow through this process anyway, because it's not going to harm. It's just going to be one extra backup for those who might have already synced their bookmarks, and it will certainly help the very large number of us who won't already have that protection built in. So we have bookmarks across the top of Chrome. Some of us show a bookmarks bar, or we come down here to bookmarks and we have a nice long list of bookmarks of things that we really want to go to frequently, and it would be something of a hardship if we didn't save them so that we could import them back into our new laptop. So here's how we save the bookmarks that we currently have. We're going to go to this triple dot, then Bookmarks, then Bookmark Manager. Now notice it says Control-Shift-O. I could also use that key combination rather than navigate down to Bookmark Manager. Here I am, and on the royal blue bar that goes across the top, I'm going to click on these three vertical dots, and I'm going to say Export Bookmarks. This is actually going to create an HTML file, and I'm going to save this HTML file to my H drive. And just for extra convenience, I'm going to save it to the exclamation point 618 desktop folder. So I'm going to double click on that, and I see across the top here that it's 618 desktop, that's the location. The name of the file and the HTML document that it's creating is bookmark 612, or whatever today's date is, 6/12/18. In my case, slightly different date for you, I presume. And I'm just going to say save. Now, any of the bookmarks that I'm currently seeing across the top here, or I would see when I click on this list over here, those bookmarks, I've saved them to an HTML file, and when I get my new machine, if I want to import them in so that I see them on that new machine, I would just come back to the same menu on the new machine, go to Bookmarks, Import Bookmarks and Settings, and I would find that HTML file on my H drive and import those bookmarks back. All right, that's it. We did 3 things real quickly, and you are in a very good spot to turn in your existing laptop and pick up your new one. Thanks for watching.